Hi friends, welcome back. So if you're into conspiracies in the stock market, today was for you. This is an actual screenshot from CNBC. Berkshire Hathaway down 99.97%. And if you guys have an explanation to this, please let me know. The New York Stock Exchange says it's some sort of technical glitch, but I mean, who knows what that means. This is the actual chart of the day. So Berkshire Hathaway, guys, my advice, if it ever crashes 99%, buy as much as you can. Chances are it'll go right back up. It's exactly what it did. You guys can see that here. So this is bizarre. This is on the 5-day chart. This is an actual chart of the 1-day chart. You guys can see, again, it basically just dropped 99.97% and then shot right back up. If you're curious, they actually halted trading for about an hour. And I guess it was like 30-some tickers did this. And if you guys are watching this today, let me know. Honestly, it just says glitch, and I don't know what else to say other than that. But there's other kind of crazy manipulation stuff going on in the market, and it depends how your view on this stuff. And we're talking about the meme stocks. So the same day that Berkshire Hathaway crashes, you have GameStop, and I think it might have been a couple others were going up. The thing is, what's crazy about this stuff is this is all based on a post on Reddit. So remember, before we were talking about Roaring Kitty and Twitter. Now we're talking about Roaring Kitty and Reddit. The thing says here, GME YOLO update June 3rd, 2024. I think he took out a whole bunch of options bets. And it's interesting because in the pre-market on GameStop, because I saw it this morning, I think it was up like 80%, something like that. But it ended up only being up total 21%. So basically at market open, the thing crashed. Now the issue is like, is this market manipulation or not? I mean, does a person have a right to just, tweet out a picture of himself or herself or a drawing or a bunch of movie memes? Can a person just, post out something on Reddit? The question's always been, is this really Roaring Kitty? Now in terms of the Reddit post, there's a high chance, well, I don't know, it's hard to say. We'll just say there is a chance that it is, or maybe higher chance. I mean, it's hard to say what to make of this. The reason why I mentioned that is because I saw this report that they're considering banning Keith Gill, that's Roaring Kitty, from E-Trade. So that's Morgan Stanley's trading branch. And I'll be curious your guys' thoughts on this, if this is manipulation or not. This particular person, though, really needs to be careful in what he does. Evidently, at least according to reporting, he bought options before, and then the tweets went out afterwards, right? So it's very different if, like, I don't know, very different. I'll say it's different if the stock, shoots up, say 100% in a day, and then he's like, hey, look at that, it's going awesome, right? So it's a cause and effect thing. And again, this is kind of crazy. And we are talking about real money here. This was saying here that short sellers may be down $1 billion, but that's like paper losses, right? It depends if you force them to cover the positions or not. Now, manipulation is not just only in the stock market. This was the headline today in Wall Street Journal that I guess they're going to be banning some baseball players from Major League Baseball. We talked about this before with the NBA. There were some players being banned, so this kind of stuff. And moreover, not only do we have this craziness with Berkshire Hathaway, craziness with GameStop and meme stocks, we also have Nvidia still going up 4.89% on the day. I think this is some sort of squeeze. So basically, you got just a bunch of bets on both sides. So you have a bunch of people saying, you know what, this is clearly a bubble. I'm going to bet on it being a bubble. And the other side say, well, I mean, you got another thing coming. we're gonna push this all the way up. So I think that's what people are up to, options trading, etc. And I mentioned you guys before as well, a lot of people are leveraging themselves in this Nvidia trade. Theoretically, both sides are correct. It just depends on when are you correct, meaning that I personally think this whole Nvidia thing is a bubble. Yes, guys, it's a real company. Yes, they make money. Yes, they have real products. Yes, they're in a hot sector, but I mean, can a company like this go up 5% every day? It's not normal. This is up roughly 193% in the past year. And this is kind of my key to this whole thing, or sort of how to identify a top. Nvidia is currently the third largest company in the world in terms of market cap. That's above Google, above Saudi Aramco, above Amazon, above Meta, above Berkshire Hathaway, above Taiwan Semi, above Eli Lilly. If it passes Apple and then maybe theoretically passes Microsoft and claims the number one spot, I think that's clearly a bubble. It could happen for a day or two. In the market that we're in right now, why not? And moreover, we had some bad news from Microsoft, so they're actually firing people. So just imagine this scenario where Nvidia just keeps going up, 5% every day. And for those of you who are long Nvidia, you're probably thinking, oh my God, I am just like totally won the lottery. I'll let you guys decide to do with your stock, but like I said, my personal feeling that it is a bubble. But when will it pop is anyone's guess. What I was saying is that Microsoft is actually laying off employees. They're saying it was a slowdown. Was it this Azure cloud business where they were laying off? And it was interesting. There's a leaked memo that came out from them. I'll read it to you guys again. This is from Microsoft. They're having layoffs over there. It says, our clear focus as a company is to define the AI wave, right? That's what they're calling it, the AI wave, and empower all our customers to succeed in the adoption of this transformative technology, right? Along the way, we make decisions that align with our long-term vision and strategy while ensuring the sustainability and growth of Microsoft. And to put on top of that, right, we're talking about markets doing crazy things these days. The Fed is saying, maybe we're not going to be cutting rates. The dialogue has definitely been changing on that. So one by one lately, they've been saying higher for longer, look at the data, et cetera. So my feeling on this stuff is don't do anything this year, maybe consider next year. I think lately, the last that I've been checking, the markets are betting on maybe one cut, maybe two. Maybe this would be starting in September, but this is all data dependent, et cetera. And for me, guys, I just tell you the truth on this stuff. I don't stress out too much about these things. I'll tell you why. Just check out our vlog channel. I was just on a boat yesterday out, or yacht, whatever you want to call it. This was just last night here in Busan. And if you're not overly betting on your Nvidias or your GameStop and completely over leveraging yourself, you're not stressing out. But some people are. And unfortunately, in this market, in order to track these kind of things, you got to be on social media, be on your Reddits or Twitters, etc. And even then, right, if you're just seeing it there for the first time, you may still be chasing, and that just feels like what our markets are. And so, my feeling on this stuff is just stay diversified. And yes, even if let's say you don't have, for example, Nvidia directly in terms of an individual holding, it's going to be in your S&P 500 index, right? Or actually, in fact, it's in many different ETFs. And the numbers that I saw recently was like, Nvidia is like 40 to 50% of your gains this year. So you are riding the wave, and we're all in it, whether or not we choose to or not. And then in terms of the meme stock stuff, my feeling on stuff is if you are going to play those things, just be careful because they can crash at any moment. I looked at the data on that stuff, and I mean, you can see the chart for yourself. It's just up and down, up and down, up and down, but mostly down, because inherently, I think things do trade on their inherent value. Also, too, if you want to check out our vlog more, it's called Christian Yeji. Please do, and I do appreciate you guys all watching that stuff. If you want to take a look at kind of more particular what's going on in the markets as a whole. So NASDAQ was up a bit, I believe again, so due to Nvidia. The S&P, basically flat. The Dow was down, small cap, micro, and mid cap were also down. If you want to look at the sectors, actually healthcare was the winner. Then you have comm, technology, and then the loser today was energy. And if you want to take a look at sort of what types of things are moving, growth and quality were green today. Equal weight and high yield were in the red. And then something I track quite frequently is the dollar compared to other currencies. The dollar still remains pretty strong. And if you want to compare it to some other major currencies, you can see here year to date, it's gained the most on Japanese yen. Also, we track the dollar versus the Chinese yuan. Basically, when currencies are low, say, for example, in the China situation, it makes it easier for them to export goods. And because of their real estate meltdown, they need to sort of try to recover that lost GDP through exporting. And this is sort of why, if you remember, you guys have been watching the Biden White House and stuff like that have been raising tariffs on different products. And we've been watching, be it like your solar panels, be it electric vehicles, these kind of things. And lately, I think the other big squeeze, and it's just our markets are so weird, has been copper and orange juice. So, so I guess these days the big plays have been what? Nvidia, GameStop, copper, and orange juice. So if you called those four things out, and I guess you could argue gold and silver, I won't leave those out as well. So if you copied, if you were in early on those six things, all six of them, please let me know, and I will declare you the master trader. So please let me know on that. Anyway, that's what's going on in our markets. And again, if you see something like a Berkshire Hathaway crash 99%, don't just honestly don't sell it. It's just usually a quote glitch, whatever that means in the system. and chances are it'll recover. So thanks again for watching, everyone. Please share your thoughts on this, and I'll catch you all in the next video.